Lions, the sorta alien, sorta half man from District 9, and Idris Elba. Oh my. Hello everyone, my name is Ryan Cam, here with my brief thoughts on Beast. This was directed by Balthazar Kormakur, hope I'm saying the name right, and it starred Idris Elba and Charlton Copley, and it tells the story of a man, played by Idris Elba, who is taking his two young daughters to Africa to see the birthplace of their mother, who has passed away before the start of the film. The tour is led by one of the game wardens, played by Charlton Copley, and everything seems to be going swell. Until, well, let's just say one of the lions goes a bit rogue. And basically, this movie is the Kilimanjaro safari ride from Walt Disney World gone horribly wrong. I remember seeing the trailer for this movie and I was thinking, you know, I feel like this is going to get dunked on, and I have a feeling I'm going to be like the lone champion for it. I've actually seen some pretty good reviews for this, and thank God for that too, because I actually thought the movie was pretty good. Not amazing, not perfect, but for what it is and what it was trying to go for, I think it succeeded. Firstly, though, I'm a big fan of Idris Elba. I think that man can just do no wrong. Like, even he was good in that terrible Ghost Rider movie, Spirit of whatever it's called. He was good in that. I mean, the man can do no wrong. I mean, he's literally Black Superman.
Look at me. I'm Black Superman.
See, he said so in Hobbs and Shaw. That means it's confirmed. In all seriousness, though, I am a big fan of Idris Elba's work. Watch his work on The Office, or this great little BBC show called Luther, if you want more proof of that. I'm slowly working my way through The Wire. I know he is in that, and he's good in there. But basically, Idris Elba is awesome, and he carries this movie on his back. This character arc is one you've definitely seen before. It's about the father trying to reconnect with his children, even though he hasn't really been around all that much. You definitely have seen the movie before, but the tension between him and his daughters doesn't feel put on. There are a couple of scenes where it definitely feels awkward that they're bringing it up in the middle of this crisis, but overall, I liked the dynamic. And I liked how the two daughters in the movie, they weren't dummies. They actually knew what they were doing for the most part. I'll touch more on that in a bit. Charlton Copley is good here as well, and honestly, I forgot that he was even still doing movies. I don't think I've seen that dude in a minute, but it was nice to see him. And one thing, and I don't know if this will be a spoiler, but one thing to note about this movie is that it's done basically in most cases, it's not entirely the case, but it's done in the style of, say, 1917 as a recent example. There's a lot of shots involving Steadicam and made to look like it's all in one take, using CGI to break it up in order to change camera angles or to break up the shot, for lack of a better term. For some, I think this will be distracting, but for me personally, I thought it was utilized pretty well. My favorite scene in the movie is about 30 minutes in, and it's basically the family and Charlton Copley coming across this village that has just been completely destroyed by this lion. And that, combined with the score, I thought it was handled very well. Especially one particular crescendo near the end that gave me the heebiest of the jeebies. As far as negatives go, you do have to definitely suspend some disbelief. I mean, that is a given. However, there are some scenes where I'm just like, come on, man, seriously? And it just took me out of it. Probably the biggest sin, in my opinion, is when the youngest daughter sticks the lion with a tranquilizer dart. And I actually Googled it. These darts tend to last about an hour with residual effects for about the next 2 or 3. Literally within, like, I want to gather 15 minutes, give or take, that lion is back up and stalking them again. And on top of that, something else happens to the lion, and you think that, oh, that's the end of that, but no, the lion just comes right back for it. Again, I know I'm asking a lot of logic from a movie called Beast and with this premise in mind, but there was just something about that where I was just sitting there like, is this lion powered by the spirit of the ultimate warrior? Like, what's going on here? And when I say the daughters are not dummies for the most part, there are definitely some scenes where I was just sitting there like, are you serious? Like, what are you thinking? I think it would be rude and not in the right context to play the Bill Maher clip of him saying, you know, a picture is worth 1,000 words, but none of those words would be look at that idiot, because these kids are not idiots. However, they do make some dumb choices. So here's a different Bill Maher clip.
Hey kids, get a fucking clue.
In the grand scheme of things, this movie was actually pretty well made, so I can largely overlook that. This movie will not be for some, and I totally understand that. However, I actually quite enjoyed this one. I'm going to give it a good rating and a modest recommendation. If it looks good to you, then it probably will be good, and I highly recommend that you check that out. But what did you all think of Beast? Leave your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to read what you have to say about it. And if you like this video, please be sure to leave a like, comment your thoughts down below, and if you like this video and you want to see more like it, hit the subscribe button and click the bell to allow notifications. That way, when a new video drops, you'll be the first to know about it. My name is Ryan Cam, and I'll see you in the next one.